it says it ends at Cypress Stadium.
As Santa always says, ha ha ho! Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas, Santa.
Merry Christmas.
Spinning that
Load a cup. It won't blow
mini parade. In fact, I've walked on this street in a parade.
Why are you telling me that? He's an artist.
ready? Splendid, splendid. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and children of all ages, to this, the 28th, oh hush, the 28th annual Dickens Holiday Festival, brought to you by the good people of the Fayetteville Downtown Alliance and the merchants and citizens of this fine community. You may cheer. You know, that's rather weak. So, this is a wonderful interaction we have together. I know my part, you obviously don't know yours. But we'll learn. You look like a very fast learner. Watch him. So when I say you may cheer, I want to hear you cheer. Is that right? Okay, so let's try it again now. You may cheer. Splendid, splendid, my goodness. I have written notes here, which I hardly ever look at, but I will, because first we have to introduce our dignitaries. I mean, what would a public festival be without dignitaries, right? So first, it will give me the great deal of pleasure to introduce the mayor of this fine city, recently re-elected by you good people. Please welcome His Honor, the Mayor, the Honorable Mitch Colvin. You may cheer. You can actually speak to them. Go right ahead.
Well, good evening, Fayetteville. Isn't this a beautiful evening in downtown Fayetteville? You may cheer. It brings me great pleasure to be here with you to celebrate the kickoff to the holiday season in the can-do all-American city of Fayetteville. Thank you to Mr. Malzone. Thank you to the Downtown Alliance, to the Arts Council, and all who have participated to make Dickens continue the flagship festival of the year. So again, God bless you and happy holidays. You may cheer.
He's stealing my line. We'll have to talk about that. And now, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, Fayetteville is the county seat in the great and honorable county of Cumberland, here in the great state of North Carolina. And to give you greetings from the county, we have the chairman of the Cumberland County Commissioners. Please welcome the Honorable Kirk Deviere. You may cheer.
Thank you, John, and good evening. All right, now I know y'all awake. Good evening. On behalf of myself and Vice Chairwoman Veronica Jones and all my fellow commissioners, I want to welcome you to the 26th annual Dickens Holiday right here in the heart of downtown Fayetteville. And also want to thank John Malzone for all of his work over the years in downtown, and also to the Downtown Alliance for all the work to put this on. It takes a lot of work with a lot of volunteers, so we thank you for doing it. Tonight, as you look out by the glow of these candles, remember I'm going to pause so you can cheer while the sirens go by in our public safety. So tonight, by the glow of these candles, I want you to remember what this season's really about. It's about coming together, looking out for each other, and a light for our families and our communities. So make sure you go downtown after this, spend some money locally, enjoy your holidays, be safe, and from my family, Jenny, Gray, and I, and all the fellow commissioners, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and God bless.
Future generations in the making, yes, quite. So now what we do is we honor the armed forces. Don't get ahead of yourselves, please. How tacky. Anybody who was by that young lady who screamed, give her a nudge, would you please? So we do this in a specific way. Put that dang thing down. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to honor the armed forces. So first, let us honor the United States Navy. You may cheer. Nice, nicely done. The United States Coast Guard, you may cheer. You know, I've never invited a cheer for this, but it's a new group, the Space Force. No laughing, just cheering. Thank you. I'll hear about that. Let's see. Oh, I know. The United States Air Force. My goodness, good lungs, my dear. And so I think that covers everyone. What was I thinking about? Please, the United States Army. Very good. We are now going to welcome Her Majesty. The who? Joking, of course. That wonderful branch of the Navy. I have so many friends who are Marines and are going to kill me after this is over. Please don't. I have a family, I have a business, please. And if you want this next year, you have to keep me around, sorry. Please, ladies and gentlemen, the United States Marines! Yes, my gosh. Who are, yes. Quite. So now, if you allow me to, we're going to introduce Her Majesty. So now Her Majesty is in remarkable shape, considering that she's been dead for over 120 years. No, that's a joke, honestly. The children are saying what? No. The Queen is right here. We have to, before we introduce her, we do have to thank the good people. How many of you have paid for this evening? None of you. Yes, this is free. Isn't that nice? There's a reason it's free. Let me explain to you the way these things work. All this costs money, you know? So we would like to thank our major sponsors this year, the Cape Fear Valley Health System and Dream Finders Homes. You may cheer. Our supporting sponsors are good people at Public Works. They give us all of our lights and all of our bills. And if you don't pay the bills, there go your lights. Wonderful relationship. For the Public Works Commission, please, you may cheer. And then we have the wonderful people that help us put this together. Drawhorn Brothers. If it wasn't for them, I'd be standing in the ground without any lights and any sound. The Drawhorn Brothers Incorporated, a wonderful establishment. You can tell who gets a paycheck. And then we'll remember our good friends at City Center Gallery and Books, Home Security System, First Citizens Bank, Up and Coming Weekly, ERA Strother Real Estate, and the Carolina Cape Fear Coin Club. You may cheer. We have a few more. Beasley Broadcasting, the operation. Ladies and gentlemen, a moment of silence, please. I don't know what you're talking about, but we're bringing out Queen Victoria, please. I can still hear talking. I get very, you know, this is a very heavy bell. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with an extreme pleasure and honor that I bring to you the wondrous Holy Majesty, the Honorable Queen Victoria, Rex Glorious of the British Empire. You may cheer. All right.
Save the Queen!
I'm sorry. Yes. Long life, Your Majesty. We're working on giving you long life. All right, let's do this together, shall we? We don't want the Queen to think we're a bunch of rowdy ruffians. We are colonialists, We need to know our place, you know? So,
My bad.
when we say long live the Queen, shall we all say it together? Wouldn't that be nice? Of course we will. Ladies and gentlemen, Queen Victoria, long live the Queen.
Long live the Queen!
Excellent, excellent. One more time. Queen Vic... Wait a second. My goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, Queen Victoria, long live the Queen.
Long live the Queen!
Your Majesty.
I have been longing to visit you again. This is such a wonderful celebration of our native son, Charles Dickens. And I know that the young people enjoy all his novels, Oliver Twist, Bleak House. Let's give applause for reading. In A Christmas Carol, he writes, mankind should be man's need. And that is what I want to greet you with tonight, that we need to be thankful for mankind, for each and every person in the world, and those people who bring us small joys in many, many ways. And so, not to cheer, but just turn to the person to your left and say, thank you.
Thank you.
And now, turn to the person on your right and say, thank you.
Thank you.
We can all continue to thank everyone that helps us in any little way. This will be a happier world. Before I greet you or leave you, I'd like to introduce my goddaughter to you. You may remember I adopted her when she was only 7 years old. Her name is Sarah Forbes Bonita, and she would also like to bring you greetings.
Good evening, everybody. It's a pleasure to be a part of this wonderful gathering. Thank you all for coming out here to celebrate the Dickens Festival. And I'm honored to be out here with you guys and to be out here with my godmother, Queen Victoria.
It is always a blessing to be with you, and I wish you a happy Christmas.
Long live the Queen.
Long live the Queen!
Splendid. You're really getting good, you know? And now, ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce an esteemed member of our business community? There we go. Mr. Ebenezer Scrooge. Please. Didn't you read the book? Heaven's sakes, my goodness. A lot has been going on this year. You know, our government retired. Took a slight paid vacation of 43 days, which I found interesting, as many people did, confusing, as many people did. But we can't let those things stop us from celebrating the wonderful, wonderful events of this evening and the upcoming holiday season. So, now let me introduce you to the wonderful, remember this, the wonderful Mr. Ebenezer Scrooge. You may cheer.
Hello, everybody. I don't know what to do. I am happy as an angel. I am merry as a schoolboy, and I am giddy as a drunken man. A Merry Christmas to all of you, and a Happy New Year to everyone. And I will try
to keep that spirit alive for the whole year. Tiny Tim, my boy, where are you? You have anything to say?
God bless us, everyone.
You may cheer for Ebenezer and Tim now. You may cheer. Splendid. We are now going to have... Please come up. From Raleigh, this wonderful, splendid group of singers is going to perform for us The Oakwood Wakes. You may cheer, and if you know the song, please sing along. You may cheer. We'll be back in a little bit. Thank you so much. And now we're going to light up our Christmas tree. Wouldn't that be nice? So, together we will explain to the good people at Public Works Commission that we did pay our bill and they can turn the lights on. But they need a little bit of encouragement. So if you would join with me as I begin to count down. Are you ready? We'll start at 10. All right? And even, I was going to say a joke, but I won't because whichever school I mention, they'll be very upset. So count with me, shall we? 10,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's light it up. Ladies and gentlemen, you may cheer. Now, speak to them.
Hear ye, Fayetteville, make some noise. Let me gather your attention. See, I am the town crier now, but we held a little contest. It's on this. Yeah, see, she's wild for it. Good gracious. Everybody, make some noise, a little bit more. Give it up for John Malzone, everyone. He's fantastic. Fantastic. I'm supposed to read this now. On this Dickens holiday, you've filled our streets with cheer, laughter, and merriment worthy of the season. And from Hay Street to Person Street, your voices have rung like bells, and your spirit has carried joy throughout every corner of downtown, all 5 of them. Tonight, as the lamps glow and the tree shines bright, we honor tradition and the new stories we create together. So, of course, we have put together the Honorary Town Crier Challenge. Now, you'll see some posters and some things around here that's advertising. If you'd like to be the person that is getting everyone's attention. Do I have everyone's attention back there? I can't hear you. I need to make some noise back in that way. Cheer! All right, yes. Now, throughout the day, visitors have taken part in our Honorary Town Crier Challenge, now lifting their voices, calling out their Dickens cheer, and sharing the moments that make this celebration shine. Now you have posted your photos, your videos, your finest proclamations, and your joyful shouts. And now, after tallying today's entries, I am pleased to announce that she is winner of the Honorary Town Crier Challenge. Are you guys ready? Ladies and gentlemen, if he's in the crowd, I'd like to be able to introduce Dr. Brian King is going to be this year's Honorary Town Crier Challenge for 2026. Make some noise, Dr. Brian King. Now, is Brian King in the building? Is he outside of the building?
He's here!
If only y'all could be able to scream the direction that he's at, everyone. Brian, are you there? Brian, come up on the stage right now and come win your wonderful award. And of course, your esteemed elegancy is going to be gracing us for 2026. Y'all give a big round of applause for Dr. Brian King. My partner, of course, of awesome tattoos. Her name is Kayla Morales, everyone. And she's also my partner, everyone. I know, exactly. She came over here willingly. Now, Mr. Brian King, Dr. Brian King, my name is Johnny Austin. It's a privilege to be able to now make you the 2026 Town Crier of next year, so you can't go anywhere. Wonderful. Would you like to say anything, sir?
I just want to say thank you to the great town of Fayetteville, North Carolina, for electing me your new Town Crier!
That's right, to light your way. And of course, our winner will receive the Honorary Town Crier Certificate, a Dickens keepsake mug, and a Dickens Downtown Experience gift. And next year, you shall return as Honorary Town Crier for Dickens Holiday, taking part in the day's festivities and the procession. And boy, is it exhausting.
You want to get some?
So remember which one you think is best? You gotta run it, okay?
Oh, it's the senior beta club. This one's really nice.
See me out the garage.
I'm gonna get the sign real quick. I'm gonna be able to say happy birthday. Happy birthday. Wednesday Adams tournament.
I don't see it.
Wednesday Adams right there.
Okay.
What's his name? Red?
Yep, Red Fink.